We're talking about 2 XP wise, how worth it is. This is something else we were talking about as well. We could also do a thing where like we run the breach, attenuate, and then come here and kill the frost giant. And we could, I'm sure we could get that down to doing all that within an hour, and just do that as like a rotation. We get fewer frost giants in, but like we just always be attenuated. Recast that spellbinder. That spellbinder seemed to go pretty quick. I guess we've been here pounding on for a little bit. Not been quite up on my fleet food quite as much as I should. Got to remember to keep that weapon running because that is a very valuable little DPS addition there. I'm not performing quite up to par with the last fights. Probably not a huge surprise. We've done quite a few. Start getting a little bit fatigued, but I think doing all right. Seeming all right. Yeah, I mean the breach is also just a really fun zone. You're right. I mean, like I really like that wave battle, that fight. We might want to pop over. If Flair was willing to switch characters, it might be nice to have Fnor for that one instead of Falcon. That might be a little bit better fit. But we can figure that, or just do whatever's fun and just work it out either way. Oh, yeah, that's true. Get the black clockwork. Start getting some of those heads. Easier to get than the skulls. I'll tell you that right now. It almost be disappointing though, to realize, oh, we've managed to grind out, 12 blackened clockwork heads, and not a skull drop yet. Have to be careful not to depress ourselves. Why does it seem like my frenzy is just lasting forever? Okay, it's about to go to halfway. There it goes. That was a long 30 seconds. Oh, Gwendolyn, you're hitting my pet. Gwendolyn, you're putting frenzy on my pet, I think, or Flare, one or the other. Sorry, I did, yeah. I'm still used to thinking of you as the healer. Someone's putting frenzy on they're missing their pet. Fnor, make sure you have your pet targeted for frenzy. Sorry, in my head, it's funny. I think of the Wyvern as its own player. I see the Wyvern, I'm like, man, that Wyvern's killing. And I still imagine, Fnor back there with a Phoenix out. I guess it's where I just say I think of her Wyvern as a summon rather than a tame. Because just 'cause I'm so used to having the summon. Yeah, exactly. Just pull them both out. Let me pull out my Earth Ellie. That's gonna be an interesting run-in, trying to get them both in the circle. This one's gonna take some dissecting of the numbers. All right, party hats on. We're facing the sun. Will the lighting be okay? Almost more sinister if we're just in silhouette. All right, make sure to post that picture in chat as well. So we got a full horn eye, paper, and a cylinder. Hey, I got another common eye. Go me. Oh, collar motorization recipe as well. Sweet. I rolled well that time. Gwendolyn with the horn. Very nice. Very nice. It's a party. People will be carrying on. Yeah, well done. So we're doing another one of the things up. We can look at the stats on here as well and see. Oh, water mage. Oh, we got 2 papers. Nice. Yeah, we'll look at these stats and we'll see. I'll pull up the timer. The timer was rough. The timer was long, but we had some. We had a couple setbacks, so we're gonna have to like dissect the numbers.